Hello and welcome to another episode of Coe Fishing. My name's Stephen Coe and today you join me back down on the Earlswood Lakes complex. Today I think we're going to be fishing on the engine pool. It's the most prolific one here at the Earlswood complex. It's a good range, good stocking of fish in here. Conditions aren't the best, it's a bit overcast and windy, water's down a lot. So it'll be interesting to find out where the fish are. I think maybe a few moves are on the cards, but it's that sort of awkward air pressure at the moment, so it's going to be between bottom and middle. But we'll get to go look for a peg, see if we can spot any fish, and hopefully get some fish on the bank. Right, well I've chosen my peg. I'm probably roughly about halfway up the lake. Reason for this is fished just under a week ago, same place. Conditions were not the same, but the wind's pushing down this way. I know it's very shallow further up there because the water has dropped a lot, and there's not a lot of pressure on this side, whereas only to my left and on the far side. And what I'm doing now is, before I set anything up, I'm just going to put about a kilo of boilies out, so then hopefully a few of the fish can find this bait by the time I'm ready to cast a rod out. So it's sort of pre-baiting, but this is just going to mean that by the time I'm putting a rod out there, that there's going to be bait there and hopefully there'll be fish there. I did want to do zig fishing, still a possibility, but the weather is just a mess at the moment. So I'll continue to get this bait out, and then I'll catch you when I'm ready to put the rod out. Right, just whilst I'm getting everything set up, I'm just going to whack out a couple of solid bags, just on the off chance of a quick bite. Well, I think we're in. Yeah. Right, well, not even started properly, just flicked a zig and a solid bag out, just left over from last session, just to see if we could nick a quick bite. And just as I was getting one of the proper rods ready, I think this is the zig that's gone off after all that bottom bait that's gone out. So if I can keep them going on the zigs, that would be my preferred method, because hopefully we can build up a bigger hit and show you how we're doing that. So hopefully we can get this fish in. We'll take a closer look at it. I just hook pulled that fish there. To be fair, I didn't hook pull it, the line snapped. Basically what's happened there is, that was the zig I used last time, and I should have put a fresh one on, but I just whacked a couple of rods out quickly to see if I could gain myself a bite. And obviously from catching the fish I did last time, that line's gone a bit weak, and that's caused me the fish to lose. My fault. I usually change the zig after every time I catch one, so we'll get the rods properly done up now, get some slop over the top, hopefully we can have a few more fish. Well, I've now changed over 2 to zigs and 1 still on the solid bag out there after that lost fish. I'm just spodding out now a bit of slot onto the spot over the top of the zigs. I mean, I've only seen 1 fish and that 1 lost fish, so I'm going to make a call. If I don't catch one in the next 10-15 minutes, I'm either doing something wrong or I'm in the wrong area. I know there's fish that can be easily caught off the island, but I'm hoping if I can get a decent sized shoal over me out here, then I can have a few fish. So I'll continue to put a bit of slop out consistently over them zigs, and hopefully I can get a fish. Right, after a lot of trying to work out what's been going wrong, I just foul hooked one on a different rig I've just put out, and then this, which is a zig, I think, has just gone off. So, I mean, the weather is the worst. 1 minute it's sunshine, 1 minute it's raining now. Winds changing all over the place. You've got blue sky over there, and I just can't work out where. I mean, look, there's a fish. It's just shown out there. I don't know if you can see that. Where the fish? There's another one. Right. So now I've known. I've just seen 2 fish now in short. So I'm going to put a bit of bait in short and see if I can catch them, because out there has been too slow. So I mean, all the time keeping a visual eye, and just then I've just seen 3 fish. Right, now I know that's where I need to be fishing, because I've seen 3 fish on the shorter line now. So that's what I've been doing wrong. So I'll get this fish in, and then we'll change over to that shorter line. I'll be fishing on the bottom there, because it's a lot shallower. So see you with the fish on the bank. Right, well, after changing to that short spot, after losing that fish, I don't know what happened there. I don't usually lose fish. I've spodded out a mixture of pellet and boilie to that shorter area, and just as I was about to cast it onto the spot that started slicking up already, just a single pop-up that I put short whilst I was waiting has gone off. So I'm very confident I'm going to land this one, because it's on my ever faithful rig. So get this fish in, give you a nice show, slip it back, start bagging up off the short spot, hopefully. But that's where I've seen the fish, and that is the most important thing. I didn't see any fish. I saw 1 far show far, so that's where I fished. But then as I was playing that second fish, there's another one. Fish are showing short now, so I know where they are. When you can see where they are, that's the mistake, because this is without any bait and this rod's gone. So that's obviously where the fish are. So here it is, coming in now. Very important at the moment that you can either wade out or you've got a really long landing net handle, because this shallow water is really bad for the fish. So I've got waders on and I've got a really long landing net handle. So I'm going to bring the rod tip up now, and then I'm just going to swoop them up. Got him. Let's take a closer look at him on the map. Right, so I'm just going to show you what I'm doing here. I've got a loop on my line, and then I've just got the loop in the solid bag. Got about 30 of these solid bags already tied up, and then just pass it through the loop on there, and I'm fishing. So I can now whack that rod back out straight away whilst the fish is still in the net, and then there's another chance of another fish. So I'll get this out, get the other fishing hooked, get the rod back out, and then we'll take a look at it. Right, well as you can see, that fish, I've just whacked it in the retainer, just in the margin, and I showed you, I just put that bag out quickly, haven't even wrapped up the other rod, and it's gone straight away. You know, that change from going out long to in a lot shorter, where we saw them 3 fish when I was playing that one earlier, has made all the difference, because that's obviously clearly where the fish are. So you know, if something's not working, keep changing until it is, and then once you found it, just so that's what I started with. You know, when I got here, my 3 rods, they do all different 3 things with them until I've found what's working. Now I've done that, I can change all 3 rods to it and hopefully capitalise on that and have a few fish. So once we got this in, I'll try and get all the rods back out and show you the fish.
Yeah.
Smaller one. Right, well just as we were trying to get set up to show you the first 2 fish, got the rods out again and they've gone. So just as I was saying, once you find the spot, put some bait in, put a rig in that works you're happy with. There's another fish just shown there. And hopefully we're having bites all day. So, you know, fishing short in shallow water really, so not where you would expect to find the fish. I personally thought they'd be out in the deeper water. There's a lot of fish showing short. We've just introduced some pellets, some boilies with the spawn on that short line, and it's not taken long before we're building up a decent hit of fish. So I think we'll prolong putting the rod back out whilst we show you some of the fish we've already got. One of them, the first fish was a decent, about 15, second one probably 12, and I'm not sure about this one yet, but the first 2 fish were lost on zigs, then I hooked one on a single pop-up, and then the last 2 fish just been on solid bags, and that's going to be my method. I'm just going to be putting solid bags, cast onto that short spot, and being prepared, having about 30 bags already set up is what's going to mean the difference in gaining a couple of fish at the end of the day. So I'll get this one in, and then we'll show you the fish. Right, well here it is, 3rd fish in quick succession after changing to that short spot. Only a small one, but there's two bigger ones, and as I look behind me, there's still fish showing in the spot. So get this one, slip back, show the other 2, and hopefully we can have a few more.
Beautiful. Right, cool.
Right, well this was the 2nd fish I had. Same again, off the solid bag, so that about 30 yards. So we'll get a slip back, show you the last one, and then I think they might have cleared me out, so I will get a bit more bait out and then hopefully we can have a few more. Right, well there it is, the first fish I actually had off that single pop-up cast quite near to the bank. So it's actually quite a nice one. It's got some scales for here, so as I just said, get some more bait out, rods over the top, hopefully there'll be a few more fish to show. Right, well I'm just putting a bit more bait out, because as I said, I think the fish have cleared me out. Nothing expensive, I'm just putting out pellet and random, you know, boilie. Doesn't take much to have a few fish, you know, they're hungry fish, they'll eat what they can get, you know, what they can get, what's put there. So yeah, I'm just putting a bit more bait out, redo the rods, and hopefully we can have a few more. Right, well, gonna have to cut the session short. We've not been here that long, but I hope that what I've been able to show you today will help you in your fishing. The weather has now changed yet again, and although the fish are short, they're obviously not feeding on the bottom with this really hot weather and the sun. So I've put one zig out a bit longer, and that's what's just gone. So just in the process of packing up now, so get this fish in, show you it. But it's yeah, it's been alright, you know, short little session. We've had a few fish, we've had to work very hard for it, but as I said, I hope it helps you in your fishing. I'll just say get out as much as you can. It's always good to get a nice bend in the rod. So yeah, I'll see you with this fish on the bank. Bingo, yeah man, fish is in the net. Well, I've just caught that fish, I've already packed the mat away, so I'll just show you here, only a very small fish. If you can see that one in there. Yeah, just gonna get him slipped back. But thanks very much for watching. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. If the video's been helpful, give it a like rating, and yeah, stick around for more. Hopefully there'll be some more videos coming soon. We're starting down at Spar Shoal in a couple of weeks time, doing a fishery management course, so hopefully I'll be able to bring you plenty new videos on what I'll be doing. But for now, thanks very much for watching. I've been Stephen Coe, this has been Coe Fishing.